hello there. I am your. Oh, fuck, it broke. Oh, fuck, it broke. God. Okay. Right. Okay, give me just a second.
Please be happy.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. No, wait, it hasn't turned on yet. Come on. I'm looking right at you. Camera. Camera. On. Camera on. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just restart it. Fuck it. Whatever, man. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There you are, there you are, there you are, there you are. Okay, here we go. It's restarting. It's restart. Does that crash? Did it just crash? No, please don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that thumbnail, and hearing that it was just a lie detector test. What exactly is going on over there? Also, VTube Studio crashed again. There we go. Alright, let's try activating it from the desktop. If I can get... There we go. That works. Okay. A wonderful start to the stream. Am I right, guys? I am streaming, right? Yes, I am streaming. I am streaming. I am streaming. I am streaming. Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, YouTube Studio crashed. Oh, and it's opening again. It's opening again, guys. Guys. Oh, joy! Oh, joy! Oh, joy, oh, joy! Hey, guys, I gotta show you something. I gotta show you something. So, VTube Studio is open. VTube Studio is open. And I'm not there! I'm not there! I'm not there! Oh god, did I remember to turn on the... Okay. Right, let's open that. Let's open it. Yes, I am in your walls right now, Ada. Ada? Ada? Is it Ada or Ada? Okay, here we go. I am back to my former glory. Right, camera on. Oh, the light turned on. The light turned on, guys. Okay. Off. There we go. I am alive again! Hello, everyone! Ada and a potato. Ada and a potato. Oh. You know, for a hot second there, I thought that was another language. I am alive, yes. Not as alive as, or well, I'm gonna be less alive once we finish the story, but let's, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? I woke up from a nap, and I'm just blasted right now. Funny thing about having a human biology, naps make you more tired than when you took them. Oh no, you have contracted something from the void. Ooh. Ooh. I have caught the sillies. I have a very bad night. That's why I'm here early. Oh man, I hope you have a good night soon, okay? Don't worry, we'll get that nothingness out of you in no time. I like the nothingness. Don't take it out, please. You're not ready for what comes out. Anyways, let's start. Now then, last time, we got a kid. We got a kid.
Ugh, it's about time. I was getting bored.
Lena! 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 I know, she's so sassy. I love her. I love her 2 bits. I love her 2 bits. But I didn't get her for the... Okay, let's close Discord, see if that helps. Yeah, everything just broke. Okay, okay. Right, okay. Okay, yep. That's par for the course, isn't it? And there we go! There you go, guys! Well, wonderful stream, guys. Wonderful stream. Okay, let's see if, let's see. Okay, am I on the... Yeah, I'm on the waiting screen. Everything is broken. This is what happens when you try to pull out the void, guys. It's like going into a sweater and then trying to pull out a thread, and then the entire thing just unravels. That's what happens. Don't take the void out of me. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, no. Your body has returned to my domain. It gone. Okay, let's see if I can come back from that domain. Okay, camera's on. That's a good sign. Now then, will the game itself turn on? Oh right, I have dead cells. Wait, it downloaded? Oh yeah, expect dead cells next week. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, where's the police? Oh, there you are. Okay. Did you guys see my desktop? Did you guys see my desktop yesterday? That was just... Or was it the day before? It was the day before yesterday, I think. Yeah. Let's see. I swear, it usually doesn't take people like this. And, you can't be greedy and free him. You can't have him all for yourself. Yeah, no, I am the people's Ahriman. I am the people's blight. You can't take me all by yourself. You'll become Ahriman too. All the world's evils, baby! Ah, yes.
Please, be
Be
happy.
happy. Please, be happy. Oh, I'm still gone. I'm still gone. Where am I? Okay. Hats off. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Hi. It also hasn't... there it is. There it is. Please be happy. Yep. Okay, we're here, guys. That... I'm sorry, I have voidal contraction. What does that mean? What does that mean? I was spat out. Yep, there we go.
Already? Okay, let me grab my keys.
Who was that? Are you gonna crash? Are you gonna crash? Please don't crash. Please don't crash. My sincere wish, please don't crash. Ah, I didn't crash! When I wake up, the first thing I do is tiptoe down the hallway and poke my head into the room where Lyra is staying. Tucked beneath all the blankets, I can see a splotch of blonde hair against one of the pillows. She's still fast asleep. I wouldn't have been surprised to find she'd left in the middle of the night. Being careful not to disturb her, I go downstairs to the kitchen, where Juliet's sitting at the table.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Our guest is still sleeping.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, I saw. Out like a light.
That... You know, it's quite sad that... her situation is quite sad. It's gotta be a good feeling to actually get into a bed after that long. Like, I haven't actually been out of a bed for that amount of time. Closest I've had is, like, camping. And I can barely remember that.
Thought I would wait for her to get up before starting on breakfast, if that's alright with you?
Oh yeah, fine. That's fine.
Fine by me. Have you been awake since we went to bed?
I dozed a little here and there. I've been using my free time to catch up on some reading.
Do you guys know what those flowers are? They're pretty. I only just noticed them though, somehow.
Last night was so busy, though, that I didn't get the chance to ask how your call with Minso went.
Oh, right.
Oh, that reminds me, guys. I'm actually trying to relearn Korean. So you can expect some Korean Duolingo streams in the near future. I don't think we'll have a familiar game next week, honestly. We got Dead Cells, we got Ultra Kill, we got Duolingo. Tomorrow, next week's gonna be packed. Also, next week, I'm gonna take time right now to say it. Next week, we're gonna have whatchamacallit, HoloFest watch along. For those of you that want to attend. We won't actually mirror the stream. We'll just have the live reactions. You can just have me on in the background while you watch the concert, and hear me absolutely go ape shit once Mume comes on. I even have a PNG prepared for it. Yeah. Yeah, I got a PNG of me commissioned for the actual concert, and it's actually I got two of them commissioned for me. One of them is a Mume one, and the other is, to no one's surprise, a Shien one. Because I thought that would be a very fun, a very, very fun alternative, as you might call it. But I'll wait until next week to reveal it. Just know that it exists, and I'm absolutely crying my heart out. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. On that topic, I also have the Mume birthday goods coming in a couple of days, so I get to smell her Sharpie because it was a limited edition one, so it's handwritten. I get to smell Mume's Sharpie. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. But I will practice restraint. I will only open it once. I will only open it during 4th Fest, and I will only sniff it when Mume comes on. More of a crony person myself, but very nice. Hey! I actually have Crone's birthday set, like, just over there. Like, I'm pointing in direction. Hold on. You know what? Yeah, I even have the, Here, let me show you something. I'm gonna post it on Twitter real quick. This entire time, I've had this watching over me. Yeah, okay. Twitter. Okay, it's on my Twitter. No context whatsoever. Hopefully no doxing information. But no, it's up there. It's up there, guys. Yeah, no, that crony's been watching over me this entire time. Like even before I started streaming. I got it just before I went to Japan too, so that was fun. I also have the mouse pad. I even have the mouse pad. Also, the desk mat, the desk mat I have on right now is actually Iris's birthday goods too. I am a simp. I will 100% admit that. I am 100% a simp. And I will not be tsundere about it. I will not be tsundere about it. I fucking love Mume. I love her to bits. I love Crony. I hope she gets well soon. And I love Iris. I love Hope Wife, Time Wife, Moom Wife! Anyways, let's, oh god. Oh, that's how it looks. Okay. Anyways, let's continue. Somehow, even that was overshadowed by meeting Lara and everything that went along with that.
It went really well. She told me all about Jang-in. They were a traveler who went all around the world, but they came for Korea.
So the two of you have something in common then?
Yes.
Yeah! Apparently they gave away lots of scrolls like mine. She also said that they started using a pen
I
name
do.
later. Hurim. It means fox forest.
Yeah, no, I have a bunch of Mime's, like, I think you'd call it alt-rock songs saved to my phone, so I can listen to it, because she's so good. I love her voice. And that's one of the reasons why I will probably never be able to join Hololive, because that just means, or, well, Holostars maybe. Because I am quite public about my adoration for her, and if I get cataloged as a past life, that page will be fucking radioactive, dude. it'll be absolutely radioactive. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Please, don't freeze! Oh, thank God.
Beautiful. So that must mean that...
I nod.
Yeah. They remembered me too.
I'm so happy for you, Miho. That you got to know how special you were to each other.
Me too. Thanks for setting everything up. I told her about my magic, and so
By the way,
we're gonna
guys.
keep in touch too.
By the way, I'm just gonna take a second to say this. No rats. Okay. No rats.
Maybe someday we could even meet up in person. She said she has family members who know a lot more about Jang-in than she does.
More traveling! More Miho traveling! Traveling fox! Travel fox!
A trip to America sounds nice. Or would it be back to Korea?
I'm not sure. I didn't ask. Would you go with me if I went, though?
Of course. There are so many places I'd love to visit.
I kind of thought the vampirism would be a problem, like with the whole sunlight thing and whatever. But I'm glad she's open to it. Actually, I do wonder what Juliet's thing with the sun is. Like, she doesn't burst into flames. The open windows, like, sort of prove that. She doesn't burst into flames. Yeah, it seems like it makes her itch just a little bit. But then again, who knows?
The other night when we were...
There's a sudden knock at the front door that cuts me off. Oh, well? It's a little earlier than when we opened the library, but we'd never had patrons show up before then. If it was Aspen, she'd just walk right in. My first thought is that it might be someone looking for Lyra.
I'll get it.
Daywalker? What's a daywalker? Feeling apprehensive for some reason, I slowly make my way towards the door. I wouldn't be surprised if someone was looking for her, despite what she told us. I'm not sure how they'd have tracked her here, though. They knock again, louder. Whoever it is sure is impatient. I walk faster.
I'm coming!
I pull open the door, which isn't even locked. When I see who's waiting, I can feel my eyes go wide.
Silver?
Silver? Oh! 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 Okay, I have control of my instincts now. I have control of my instincts. Okay. Oh. 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 Alright, man, you're going 8 mode. Control, man. Controlling, man. I'm trying. I'm trying real hard right now. Ooh, okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, you can turn your volume up, guys. I'm good. The other Gumiho stands close, shifting her weight from foot to foot. The moment I open the door all the way, she darts in before I can even invite her inside.
What are you doing here?
It's all I could think to blurt out. While I was sure I'd see her again at some point, I expected it to be at night like usual. This is only the second time I've seen her out during the day. Taking her typical approach of ignoring me, Silver just looks around, similar to last time she came here. Ooh, I am breathing. I cannot wait to clip that moment. That was a genuine loss of control right there. Finally, her restless gaze settles on me.
I came to fulfill a promise.
Okay.
Promise?
Yeah? At last, as I speak, my last words to her on Halloween come back to me, and I understand all at once.
Oh, you're leaving.
Oh, okay. She nods. Just then, Juliet emerges from the kitchen. Silver tenses up when she sees her, then relaxes. I'm reminded of Lyra yesterday.
Ah, Silver. It's very nice to see you again.
I can imagine Miho just going, whoa, the second Silver showed up in the door, like, under my control, and just everybody's looking at her like, what the fuck just happened? Also, speaking of that, do you like the thumbnail? Do you like the thumbnail, guys? I made that. Bees Churger. Silver stays silent. We're not exactly the most talkative group.
We were gonna have breakfast soon, if you wanted to.
I trail off as one more person enters my field of vision. Upstairs, I can barely see Lyra over the handrail until she reaches the stairs, sleepily stumbling down them with a blanket in one hand. It's beautiful, isn't it? I'm very proud of how I did the colors on her hair, honestly. At the bottom, she stops and rubs her eyes, staring at Silver and me. Between the four of us, I'm not sure who must be the most surprised to see whom. I want to chew on Silver's hair.
You ain't a wolf, are you?
Nope, fox.
No. Are you?
Okay. Wait, what? Okay, these two need to form a comedy group. Like, they bounced off of each other like really well there. It probably isn't that funny, but it is funny. It is very funny. I am probably very. I got. How many hours of sleep did I get last night? What? 7? I got 7 hours of sleep. I got around 7 hours of sleep and a nap. I can't even call this sleep deprived. This is just my normal state. At least Lyra gets an answer. Yeah, no. Darn. You could have fooled me there, Lyra. Apparently deciding she's not in danger of being eaten, Lyra goes into the kitchen. With a small shrug, Juliet goes with her. I almost tap Silver on the shoulder but catch myself and clear my throat to get her attention instead.
Wanna go talk outside?
She nods, so I lead the way out. Even without her shawl, Silver looks out of place in the sunlight. She belongs in the woods, under the moon.
Who is the child?
Her name's Lyra. She was hiding out in the library and stealing food. So we told her she could sleep in one of the spare beds. The three of us were gonna have breakfast soon. You can join us if you want.
I already know her answer before she even shakes her head.
No. I simply came to keep my word. You have a strange choice of hobby. when it comes to taking care of others.
Is that weird?
To me, helping out Lyra seems like the obvious thing to do. It didn't even feel like a choice I was making, just something that needed to be done. But half a year ago, I probably would have felt the same way as Silver does.
I guess it is something I've gotten used to.
How very like you.
That is... Was that a jab? I feel like that might have been a jab, guys. Do you think that was a jab at us? I don't know. I'll forgive it. I'll forgive it because she's very pretty. Forgive it because she's very pretty. I'll just chew on her hair a little bit more.
Is that a good thing?
Silver thinks about it for a bit.
It's not a bad thing.
You simp. I am a simp. I am a fucking simp. I am made of simp. I will become simp. A term of endearment. I think. Yeah, it's endearment. I think she likes us. She likes us. We're buddies. We're buddies. I'm giving a thumbs up. You can't see it. I'm giving a thumbs up. Oh, you guys are not prepared for the 3D. You guys are just not prepared. I don't know. I'm new to this. I'm new to this. I'm Ahriman. How's it going?
I'll take it.
That's the spirit, Miho. That's the spirit. Oh, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, please. Don't crash. Coming for her, that's about the best I can hope for. Silver glances at me, then suddenly reaches for my throat. Instead of trying to strangle me, which is the first thought that crosses my mind, she grabs my necklace and inspects my bead. For someone who hates being touched, she doesn't seem to have any problems when it comes to my personal space. Well, I am about... Jesus Christ, that's a mood. That's a fucking mood. That's just... Jesus, okay. Oh, they weren't even attacking me, they weren't even attacking me, but I still feel attacked. That's absolutely how I am. I don't know if it's the autist mood, but that's just how I am too. Jesus. Silver is our autism rep, guys. Oh God. Okay. Still, I tilt my chin up, trying to let her see. Silver's eyes narrow, and after a bit, she lets go. As it falls back into place, I instinctively put a hand against my necklace.
So, it's almost your time.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, I don't really know what to expect when I'm ready.
What do you mean?
When I swallow it, sometimes if I focus,
I feel like we're not
it
supposed
makes
to
me
swallow.
think about the clouds or the trees. But I don't know what any of it means. What being a tunnel means.
Does it want to be touched? Kabadon slams someone else? I mean... Yeah, so you're definitely the Kabadon-y. Kabadon-y, right? Is that the word? The Kabadoner? I have no idea. Is there like a word form for that? Kabadoner? Is it a verb? Is it a proper verb?
I barely know about being a Gumiho.
Guys look, guys look, guys look, guys look, guys look, guys look. Hey Mega Gaming, how's it going? How's it going? You missed me absolutely losing my shit over this. I absolutely lost my shit over this right here, over this, and I'm currently losing my shit over this. I am currently losing it. I am losing it. I am losing it. I am losing it. I am losing it. I barely have it. I have control. 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 Okay. Okay. I have control.
You still haven't figured it out.
It is. Wait, are these considered pants actually? Yeah, these are considered pants. Yes, I am keeping it firmly within my pants. Do I even still have it? Hold up. Huh. Where, hold on, guys. Give me just a second. Where is it? Where is it? Jesus Christ. Where is it? Hey, where is it? 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 Where is it, guys? Hold up. I lost it. I lost it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh God. Where is it? Okay. Is it in the garbage can? Did I throw it away? It's not in the garbage can. Right. Right then. Nothing. I didn't lose anything. I didn't lose anything, guys.
I just told you I haven't. How do you know all this stuff anyway?
Is that like a book of Miho?
It's simple. I don't doubt myself.
Oh, I got it. Wait a second. I saw things for just a second there. It's very weird to see her mouth right now.
Would it kill you to just give me a straight answer sometimes?
That's a mood hoe. Mood hoe.
In this case, it's the only answer I can give you. Besides, you're closer to the truth than I am.
Silver holds her arm up, putting her shining bead into full view. For the first time, she holds it where I can see it properly. Although my bead is plain and round, nearly identical to the non-magical ones on the necklace, hers narrows at the middle and then widens again, like an hourglass. A few colorful bands run across it, almost too narrow to see. There's a red one, a blue one, and even a silver one. When I squint, I can even see a faint spring green one as well. There are others, but I can't see what they are before she lets her sleeve fall again, hiding the bracelet.
It's why I'll be leaving tomorrow. Just as your path has led you here, mine now leads me away.
Tomorrow? I figured you were gonna be going soon, but not that soon.
There's nothing left for me here. It's time I was on my way again.
Oh.
For as long as I've known her, I've hoped I could get through to Silver somehow. Help her see some of the things I was blind to myself. Especially now, as we're just starting to become friends. Or maybe now that we've been friends for a while. Either way, I wish she would stay. But just like Juliet was contemplating leaving, I can also understand why she feels she has to go. And unlike Juliet, there really isn't anything else tying her down to Wellington.
Perhaps we'll meet again someday.
Her tone is unusually gentle. I wonder if she'll miss me too.
The sky is vast, and the road is long. Our paths might cross again.
I hope so. Let me come with you tomorrow to see you off.
Yay!
Please.
Yay, Silver Date! Silver Date, guys! She closes her eyes, thinking.
Fine. I'll fetch you in the morning. Early. Be ready.
I will.
Yay, we get a final time. Yes. Silver takes a step down, signaling an end to our conversation. But before she leaves, there's one thing I want to know. Seeing as they both live literally forever, odds are that they will probably meet again. Maybe the Earth will blow up and they'll see each other floating in space. Maybe that'll happen. Who knows?
Wait.
Yes.
The girl you just saw in there, Lyra.
Uh-huh. What about her?
What color was she?
Silver's lips curve into a wry smile.
As hopeful a blue as I've ever seen.
Oh! Yes! Hope! Hope's blue. I think. It's blue? Huh. I hope I don't have a color. I hope I don't have a color. Maybe I'll be blue now that I'm hoping I don't have a color. Almost before she's finished talking, Silver transforms. Her fur sparkles in the sun, looking less out of place than her clothes. Without looking back, she runs away and is quickly out of sight. I watch her go before heading inside the library again myself. Everyone has a color. That's how it works. Sure. Yeah. Yep. Nope. Oh, yeah, no, I totally have a color, guys. Yep, I have a color. Yep, no, no need to look. I'll tell you, it's blue. Yep, I'm blue. Yep, you don't need to look. Ada would be somewhat of a brownish yellow. Yeah, like beige. Louise, you would be kind of a sea gray blue, kind of like the ocean, like ocean but lighter. Mega. That's an interesting color. Green. You're green. Yeah, you're green. You're a wall color. Yes. And mine. Well, I don't think we humans have a name for that color yet. Oh no, you don't remember what emotions link to the colors. Yeah, I'm not using emotions, I'm just using vibes. And my vibes are rancid. You don't want to see my vibes. In the kitchen, Juliet's working on breakfast while Lyra, is it Lyra? Oh, God damn it! Lyra watches from close by. When I entered the room, the kid folds her arms.
Who is that? A friend of mine. Her name is Silver. At least, that's what I call her. She's scary. Scarier than you.
Yeah, just a little.
She'd probably be glad to hear you say that.
I try to picture Lyra how Silver must have seen her. Beneath her almost permanent glare and short sentences, she's hopeful. Okay, bossy elf, calm yourself. She's got sass, I like her. Juliet and I may be the ones doing her a favor, but she's giving us a chance, too.
It turns out she's going to be leaving tomorrow. To go where? Is she gonna come back here?
Dunno. Probably not.
I don't know. I'm not sure she knows yet either.
Wherever she goes, I hope she finds contentment there.
Yeah, me too. What's contentment?
Contentment means when you feel at peace. Like you don't have to worry about anything.
Have you guys ever felt that? I think I felt that, like, once. It was a very nice spring day. Like cotton candy, but mint. I like it. You know, mint would work as a cotton candy flavor, I think. Actually, yeah, that would be pretty nice. I wonder why nobody's made it yet. But yeah, it was a spring day. I still remember it. It was a day where absolutely nothing was wrong. I hope I can have that day someday again. I forgot to take a drink of my coffee. I picked up the cup, started talking, and then set it back down.
Oh, I haven't heard that word before.
You'll learn. Thinking on that, Lyra sits down at the table to wait for breakfast to be ready. I go ahead and prepare the dishes, setting up 3 plates. It isn't long before Juliet comes over to serve us our meal, with Lyra's portion being just as big as ours.
Here we are. Do you like anything to go with it, Lyra? Ketchup?
Lyra.
Or more
Lyra.
salt and pepper?
Lyra. Lyra. There we go. She shakes her head, shoveling a fork full of eggs into her mouth. I don't think she's going to be a very picky eater. The three of us clear our plates, and once everything is cleared up, I can see Lyra... How? How did I do that? I forgot again. Lyra began to look around anxiously.
What's wrong? Nothing.
I might have a guess. Lyra,
Lyra!
do you have anything you plan to do today?
Lyra shakes her head.
Well, you're welcome to remain here at the library. Miho will be busy with work, and I'll be going to sleep soon. But you don't have to leave.
Ooh.
I don't? Even though I stole your food?
Nope, you're family now.
No, of course not.
Although Juliet says that, I know that at some point she and I are going to have to decide what exactly Lyra's staying here would entail, and for how long. Neither of us are going to turn her out onto the streets, of course, but if she just stays here, then does that mean she'll live here? What does that make her? What does that make us? It's still only the first morning, so there's plenty of time to figure things out. But from what Lyra told us last night, she doesn't really have many other options. Juliet's probably thinking the same thing.
Hey Lyra, do you like to watch TV?
Yeah, this is the beginning of the Lyra bit. We only encountered her the day before yesterday.
Sometimes. I like cartoons, but I couldn't watch them much.
Did I set myself up for an endurance stream? You are now our kid.
I have a TV up in my room if you want to use it. You can watch all the cartoons you want.
Ooh. Her eyes get huge, looking more excited than when she was offered a place to stay.
Really? Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come here. I'll show you.
See, we keep having the same brain cell. We have the same brain cell. You know what? Miho is now an Ahriman kitty. Yep, Ahriman kitty, right here. That's an Ahriman kitty. Yep. See, I still think about that. I still think about the line delivery instructions. Speak as if you only have one brain cell. That's that puts everything I say into perspective right there. The fact that me and Miho just say the same things like at the same time. Oh god, I'm fucking dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. And that's me 24/7. Single cell buddies. All three of us head to my room and turn on the TV, flipping through one of the kids' channels I can remember. Within minutes, she's all set up on my bed, totally sucked into the show. Juliet and I step out into the hall. Just a little, yeah, but we still love you, Argument. Ah, thank you. Thank you. That'll probably be the nicest thing anybody says to me today.
We should probably talk later, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Once I've had a chance to rest and refresh myself.
Let's go.
You've been up since everything started. I'll bet you're as exhausted as she was.
Perhaps a little. Will you be alright for the day? If you have other things to attend to, I'm sure she'll be fine here. I don't think she'll be leaving that spot.
We both glance into my room. Lyra's wrapped my blanket around herself, still entranced by the TV. Hey, she's embracing the Hikini lifestyle. Let's go.
We'll see. You should go rest, though. We can figure it out more tonight.
Alright. Until then, my love.
My love. My love. Heart.
Sleep well.
You guys ever just vocalize your exclamation points, your emphasis points, your periods? Ellipses. Ellipses question mark? Ellipses exclamation point! Question mark Question mark, exclamation point? Exclamation mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark, question mark? Ellipses, ellipses, ellipses. Exclamation point! That's how we do things. Oh, up, 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 up. With a hug and a kiss, Juliet leaves for bed, and I go back downstairs to try to have a normal day as possible. I am the mother, of course, and she is the father. Miho and Juliet. Wait. I am the mother, of course, and she is the father. Miho can't cook, though. Okay, real talk, real talk, real talk. I downloaded the digital art book, and I saw Lyra's profile, right? Her dislike is Miho's cooking, actually. And I find that incredible. Also, I did see Silver's art. I did see unmasked Silver while I was looking at the art book. Did I sound surprised? It was surprising to see it in game. Yeah, it is. Hang on. Let me just make sure. Let me make sure that I'm not talking out my ass. Okay, come on, load, yeah. Dislikes. Miho's cooking. Likes salami. Oh hey. Oh hey, Lyra's birthday is actually, it's actually like 2 days before Please Be Happy was released. Huh. Interesting. Let's see, very disappointed to say this, but none of them share my birthday. Closest one is actually, oh god, who is the closest one? Oh, yeah. Closest one is Tommy, January 28th. Silver doesn't have a birthday. I'll just say it's February 6th, so we can say we share the birthday. We share the birthday. So Miho hasn't done her cooking bit yet. Oh. Oh my. I really have set myself up for an endurance stream. Okay. Well, I do have water. I do have plenty of space to roam around. Well, let's do it. Let's fucking do it, guys. Oh? Map time? Not map time. I'm guessing after this point there's no map time. After the library has closed for the evening and I'm in the middle of cleaning up. It's not that long, I don't think. Okay. After the library has closed for the evening and I'm in the middle of cleaning up, Lyra finally comes downstairs. Just like this morning, she's dragging a blanket behind her. Only this time, it's mine.
I'm hungry.
Oh boy! Oh boy, boy, boy. Well, Mega. Well, Mega. Looks like we found the cooking bit, I think.
Alright. You can have anything in the fridge. Or I can make you a sandwich in a bit.
Miho cooking! Miho cooking! I would actually like to... Hold on, wait a minute. Maybe I should say it. This isn't going to be it? Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll go look.
She wanders into the kitchen alone, and I can hear her rifling through the fridge. I would eat it and say it tastes great while forcing it down. There you go. There you go. It's breakfast is the good bit. See, I wonder, Miho's cooked breakfast before. Like, how can she fail that badly? Why did the Seinfeld theme come up? How do you mess up a sandwich? Oh, you'd be surprised. See, some people don't even add the other piece of bread. You know? They call it an open-faced sandwich. And that's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit. That's not a sandwich, that's just toast. That's not... That's not a sandwich. That's toast. And or would it still be toast if they don't toast the bread? It's raw. It's fucking raw. There you go. That's how we do it. Giving someone... No. Has she cooked breakfast before? There's a specific line that I thought was really cute, but I don't want to spoil it. Then I remember that some people cook 2 cups of water in literal cups. Well, I think that's just a measurement thing, but... Well, I think... I could have sworn she's made breakfast before for herself. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I don't think she's cooked for other people yet. I don't think she's made breakfast for other people yet. I think that's what we're waiting for here. Why is my throat so bad? Okay, we're good. Giving someone permission to do things is a new experience for me. Yeah, that must be it. It's supposed to be just measurement, but they cook it in 2 glass cups and cook them in those cups. Yes, that's what we are waiting for. Okay. I can't wait then. That must be cute. A single day at the library has already made her a lot more comfortable. I guess she never had a problem with taking food, though. She spent most of the day watching TV in my room, but also chose a couple of books from the kids section to read. Because she's so quiet and keeps to herself, I almost forgot she's even around. I peek into the kitchen to check on her. Lyra's sitting at the table with a book open in front of her and a bowl of cereal beside it. Yeah, she fits in just fine here. We're in the study. I should. Curlier was in here the other day, and she was pretty excited about the library, so I needed to show her the study. Leading her to her snack, I go upstairs and find Juliet in her office.
Miho. I was just about to join you downstairs. How's our guest?
Eating in the kitchen. She seems right at home.
She does, doesn't she?
It's kind of hard to place Juliet's tone. Amused, with a touch of sadness.
I figured me and you should talk about things before it gets too late again.
Yep.
Yes, that's a good idea. Would you like to sit down?
We take our usual positions around her desk.
I looked online, but I haven't seen any missing person reports or other indications that someone's searching for her. Usually, if a child were to disappear, it would be all over the news. But in this case...
There's nobody looking.
As far as I can tell, yes. Which would line up with what she told us about running away.
Now that I think about it, she is a fabled, isn't she? She's an elf girl. She must be a fabled then. Do fabled children come out of human parents? It's possible she came from the underworld then, somehow. Or maybe I'm just looking too deep into it. But either way.
That's so sad. She's just a little kid. There should be somebody who cares about her.
That's a good point, actually. Is she a chameleon girl? I'm just imagining Lyra with like chameleon eyes, just all pointing in different directions occasionally.
I fully agree.
Oh,
she mentioned that her parents
right.
passed away. Perhaps she has other family out there that we could locate. It's difficult with so little information to go by.
Right. Wouldn't they have taken her in when her parents died, though?
There's that as well.
Maybe we should just ask her.
Yes, perhaps. Although, I suspect she would have told us already if so.
That's true.
Well, for the time being, it's no bother having her here. There's more than enough space.
Right. That room that she's in now, though. It was Cosette's, wasn't it?
It was indeed.
Huh.
I've left it untouched for many years now. But it's the only other room with a bed. So it was only natural to offer
There
it to
we go.
Lyra.
I reach across the table to take Juliet's hand.
Yeah. I think it was the right thing to do.
We haven't talked about Cosette much since that night at her grave. Still, I know she's on Juliet's mind all the time. I'm sure that just unlocking that door and letting Lyra in was more difficult than she lets on, even if it was the logical choice. I hope it's also a good sign that she did it in the end. The sadness in Juliet's eyes as she smiles at me is the only confirmation that I'm right. I don't blame her at all, though. Despite everything we talked about, it will take her a long time to heal.
Something Silver told me this morning was that Lyra seemed hopeful. She's really good at reading people, so I believe her.
Oh man, I'm out of coffee. Okay.
I'm glad to hear that. Can't be easy to be in her position.
Nodding, I stand up, intending to go downstairs and reassure Lyra that she can stay here again tonight. However, I only manage to take 2 steps before I bump into something soft and invisible. Lyra pops into vision as she stumbled backwards, and I barely manage to grab her shoulder to keep her from falling. Juliet makes a sound of surprise at her sudden appearance. Ducking away from my hand, Lyra turns and runs.
Hey, it's okay if you were listening. You're not in trouble.
Just outside the study, she skids to a stop, looking back mistrustfully.
I'm not? I always got yelled at for eavesdropping.
Eavesdropping. Close enough, kid.
No, child. I can't fault you for listening in when you're being talked about.
Juliet stands by my side, with neither of us moving closer to Lyra. She may have gotten more confident around the library, but it's a different story with Juliet and me as people.
I'd do the same thing if I could turn invisible like you. I've eavesdropped, even when all I can do is hide.
How much were you able to hear?
Lyra shrugs.
Who's Cosette?
Ah, that far. Okay. Beside me, I can feel Juliet tense up and take a deep breath.
My daughter. That room you're staying in used to belong to her.
Oh. Is she dead?
Lyra! Lyra! We had an entire arc about this. You can't ask that. Yeah, she's so blunt. Jesus. Lyra asks her question as casually as if she's asking about the weather. She hasn't exactly been polite since her arrival, but it's a bit blunt, even for her. I mean, she is a kid, I think. Yeah, no, I think she's a kid. Right? Is she a kid? This isn't like an elf thing where she's like 50, right?
Hey, maybe...
Juliet gently holds up a hand to cut me off.
Yes, she is.
Oh.
Lyra processes this new information as stoically as ever, her ever-present frown deepening just a little bit.
Are you gonna kick me out after all?
Juliet and I exchanged a wide-eyed look. I can't blame her for worrying about that.
Oh, heavens, no! Although we were wondering if you had any other family out there who might be missing you. Brothers or sisters of your parents, perhaps? Or grandparents?
The girl shakes her head.
Uh-huh. It was just me and my mom and my dad.
Ah.
I see. Well, you can stay here for as long as you need to. We won't make you leave. I promise.
Okay.
Okay. K, that's good. That's good. But let's work on introducing a thank you into your vocabulary. Maybe. I don't know. She studied us for a long time, biting her thumb. I imagine the blue glow that Silver must have seen around her.
Thank you.
Well, holy shit, okay. That was quick.
You're most welcome. Now, what would the two of you say to dinner?
There you
I
go,
imagine
yeah.
Miho must be getting hungry.
Yeah, I am.
I'm still hungry too.
Even after that cereal you ate?
Casually reads your mind. Yeah, like... I should... Okay. Yeah, maybe. This game has a chokehold on my single brain cell. She nods.
There wasn't that much left.
We can certainly take care of that. Come along. Let's see what we have in the kitchen.
The three of us go down to the kitchen together, where Juliet sets about preparing a meal. Although she's quiet, Lyra participates in the conversation a bit more, giving her opinion on certain things like certain foods or things she likes to do. After we're done eating, it isn't long before she trapezes off the bed, murmuring a groggy good night as she goes. Later, before I turn in for the night, I poke my head into my room to check on her. She's fast asleep, mouth open with a line of drool dribbling onto her pillow. The blankets are pulled up beneath her chin, and pillows are scattered around the bed. I smile to myself because I know how she must feel. Warm, safe, and hopeful. Okay. Judging by the knocking at my window, it turns out Silver and I must have different ideas of early. Let's go! Silver time! Silver time, guys! I rolled over in bed, not totally sure that I'm not dreaming, in time to see Silver gesture at me and then leap from the tree again. A few minutes and lots of eye rubbing later, I'm ready and outside to meet her. On my way out, I explain to Juliet where I'm going. Silver's carrying a small sack with her, which I assumed contains all her belongings. It's tied shut with a small rope, and she slings it over her shoulder. We don't exchange any words of greeting. Instead, we just start walking. As frustrating as it can be half the time, sometimes I also appreciate her willingness to just end a conversation, or not even start one. I don't have to worry about being a good enough conversationalist for her. It's easier to get more out of her silence than it is many others, too. The fact that she lets me come along on this last trip, much less came to get me, says a lot. Yeah, see, she did mention she was gonna take Silver somewhere yesterday, so it shouldn't be surprising to us, but it's still surprising. I forgot about it, at least. We make our way through the streets, not seeing many other pedestrians or even cars. Only a handful of city buses, a couple of them roaming around empty, too. Silver walks faster than either Aspen or Juliet, but I'm able to keep pace easily. It makes our journey pretty short, though. The glass walls and security gates of the skyport come into view, waiting for us. It was the first place to greet us when we arrived, and now it's ready to see her off again. I wonder what Silver's thinking about right now. Is she feeling sad at all and preparing to miss this place? Or is she ready to leave and potentially never return? Good or bad, I don't think she'll ever be able to forget her time in Wellington. We come to a stop just a few meters away from the entrance, facing the double glass doors. Our reflections stare back at us.
Call me Unbi.
Unbi. Unbi. Unbi! 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 Okay, Unbi.
Unbi?
Unbi. In Korean, In for silver, B for rain. Silver rain. Although she doesn't turn to me, I can still see her face turn red in the glass.
Yes, it's the name I've settled on. What do you think?
Yes, right there. I saw the fang. Unbi. Well, that's a cute name. Whoa. I hope she sees me grin.
I think it's perfect.
Unbi.
Grin. Thank you. I'm not sure what words to say. I've never said goodbye before.
God, she's cute.
It's okay. I never know either. I hope you'll come back someday. Or that we'll see each other again somewhere else.
Fate brought us together once. Perhaps it'll do so again.
Let's go.
So you think it was fate after all, huh?
Perhaps not.
She looks down at her wrist, surely thinking about her bead, even though it's hidden.
If not fate, then shall we make a promise that neither of us can keep?
You haven't broken a promise to me yet.
We'll meet someday then. Perhaps you won't even recognize me. I might be someone else entirely.
Someday. I'm sure that I'll recognize you, though. You might change, but you'll still be you, no matter what.
Even if I'm Umbi now.
You've been Umbi the whole time.
Like always, I can tell when she's about to leave. Before she can, there's something I have to ask. I might not get another chance.
At first, you didn't want me to call you Silver. With your magic, what does a silver aura mean?
Our eyes meet in a glass. Finally, she closes hers with a tiny smile.
Shame. Goodbye, Miho.
Goodbye, Umbi.
Great shot. Great shot. There we go. I think I've taken enough screenshots. Oh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. It takes her just a couple steps to reach the door. They slide open silently, dissolving our reflections. Inbi doesn't look back once as she strolls through, letting them shut behind her once again. I'm left looking at myself, and only myself. Finally, I turn around too, and start making my way back home. And to think I thought she was going to be an antagonist. You were doing the same thing. And out she goes. Have a nice trip, girl.
I'm hungry.
I've even used one of the screenshots of my Discord banner. Oh, real shit? Real shit? Oh wait, I have Discord closed because it crashed. It crashed everything. Can't check right now. I'm okay. Yes, thank you for welcoming me home, Lyra.
You're always hungry.
So?
Fair enough.
We just accept it. Okay. Lyra finds me in the library almost the moment I'm done cleaning up, and I follow her to the kitchen. She takes a seat at the table expectantly, while I go to the fridge and pantry to see what we have. It's the one of Aspen, Juliet, and Miho in the park when they have deep conversation. Oh, okay, I remember that one. Yeah, okay. It's... When was that? Chapter 2-ish? Yeah, at the end of that chapter 2. It's the part of the evening where it would make more sense to have dinner instead of a snack. Juliet's upstairs, and would probably come to prepare something if we asked her to. But...
I'll cook us something.
Oh, Miho cooking! Miho cooking, guys! Ding 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 ding! Miho cooking! That decision is probably meaningless to Lyra, who just nods indifferently from the table. But it'll be a first for me. I've watched Juliet make food enough times that I should be able to pull off something simple, like when I cooked breakfast for myself a while ago. As long as I pay attention to what I'm doing, it can't be too hard. Oh my, let's go! Yes, I hope. I get a box of pasta, a jar of sauce, an onion, and a pack of meat. Spaghetti? Miho spaghetti!
It should be everything I need.
Where's the cheese? Miho, where's the cheese? First I fill up a pot of water, where's the cheese? And put it up on the stove to start boiling. Then I grab a cutting board and a knife and get the onion ready. Where's the cheese, Miho? It rolls around a lot, and my cuts come out all crooked, but I eventually manage to slice it. Very carefully, I chop them into even smaller bits.
You're getting onion on the ceiling.
Wait, what? How are you doing that, Miho? Why is there onion on the ceiling? How do you do that? I look up. She's right. A couple chunks are stuck from where they flew off the knife. Maybe I was moving the knife a little too fast. I mean, how? How'd you do that?
It'll fall off eventually.
No! No! I don't know if you know this, but onions are kind of sticky. Onions are just a little bit sticky, Miho. They're not coming down. They're not coming down until they're rotted. They're gonna mold up there, Miho. I dump the onions into another pan and turn on the heat, and also grab some butter from the fridge. I'm not sure how much to use, so I decide to play it safe and use half a stick! Half a stick, Miho! A whole stick seems like it would be too much. That's already too much, Miho! Miho! It takes a while, but butter melts and the onions start to sizzle, and the whole kitchen smells pretty good. I also dump the noodles into the water, which is boiling by now, and set a timer like the box instructs. Oh god, she's horrible. I love it. Miho skills. Oh, and I see you're ready to be food poisoned. I'm anticipating the food poisoning. Oh god, she's gonna make meat. Oh god. I'm not sure how to tell when the onions are ready, so I just let them cook until I get bored of waiting, and then I dump the meat in with them. It also sizzles loudly when it hits the pan, and I hurry to spread it around with a spatula. Oh, that's getting eerily familiar. As I'm cooking it, Juliet enters the kitchen.
My, something smells delicious.
Are you being nice, Juliet?
Hey, I'm cooking dinner. I think.
Miho! Juliet beams with delight. Oh god, I feel so bad for you. Okay.
It looks like everything is coming along wonderfully. I can't wait to try it.
I do believe this is it. This is Miho cooking. I kind of thought, but I didn't want to assume. Yeah, nope. This is Miho cooking bit. Miho cooking. Let's go. It smells good. It won't taste the same. Yeah.
Me too. I'm still hungry, you know.
Oh, I love her little pouty face. Okay. I'm still hungry, you know. I hesitate to call you a brat. You're kind of a little brat, my dude. My little dude.
Yeah.
Having the two of them both watching and waiting adds some pressure to my situation. I use the back of my hand to wipe the sweat off my forehead. Standing over the hot stove gets uncomfortable fast. My timer for the noodles goes off while I'm still cooking the meat. Parts of it are getting dark brown and crispy, while other parts are still pink, so I keep mixing it around. A few of the onions are beginning to burn too, so I pluck those out and toss them in the trash and then... I leave the pan to its fate while I pick up the pasta pot and carefully tip the water into the sink. Steam rushes into my face and I have to lean back as I let it run out. Only a handful of noodles fall into the sink, which I'm willing to consider a success. No! No! Well, you know, to her credit, she didn't pull them out of the sink. At least. I cross my fingers and hope that the meat is done. I can't see any parts that look raw, at least. Grabbing the jar of sauce, I unscrew the lid and then dump it all into the pan before mixing that around. Combined with the red sauce, the burnt onions and crunchy meat doesn't really stand out too much. I hope that's true for the taste too. Well, at least it's not maggot rice. At least. Wait, maggot rice, what? You know, I think I'm satisfied not having any sort of context. I'm satisfied. Flicking off the stove, I turn to face my audience.
It's ready.
The fuck it is!
Finally. I thought it was gonna take all day.
You! Settle down! Lyra's not impressed, of course, but Juliet claps.
It looks great. Thank you for cooking, Miho.
You should get into acting, Juliet. I think you'd like it. I think you'd be good. Mrs. Rice. Are we talking literal maggots, or like, is that like a metaphor?
Don't thank me yet. But since you cook for us all the time, I figured I could at least give it a try.
You gave it your best. You did your best, Miho. I retrieve 3 bowls and dump some noodles into each one, followed by a few big spoonfuls of sauce. Just like Juliet does, I carry them to the table and set them out in front of each person. No, literal. Yes, he had literal maggots in his. Oh, what the? What? Intentionally? Were these intentional, or like intentionally? Like, were there meant to be maggots in his rice? No, not intentionally. How? How did you let... How are there maggots in the rice? Like... Okay. Maggots... What? No, it was cooked. Forgotten about in the rice cooker for a few months. How do you forget about rice in a rice cooker? What did you just put it in the? Did he just put it in the like a closet without taking the rice out? Did you forget that he was cooking rice? How? How? I am so out of the loop. I'm so confused. I'm flabbergasted. What? Huh? I eat rice directly out of the rice cooker. How did he forget that there was rice in the cooker? That frustrates me. That frustrates me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Alright, here you go.
Lyra wastes no time in digging in, instantly staining your mouth red with sauce. Juliet waits for me to sit down, with her fork hovering over the bowl. Let's see. Burnt onions that didn't make it, half burnt, half raw meat, a handful of pasta in the sink, copious amounts of heart attack butter. He only found out because he went to use it again. For 3 months, right? He forgot. How would you forget that there's rice in the rice cooker? How? Like, it was... Okay, so it was cooked. It was cooked in the rice cooker. So, let me get this straight. He cooked rice in the rice cooker, then put it away. This is a great spaghetti. Mwah! The chef's kiss. I examined the finished dish I made. It's not pretty, but it doesn't look wrong at least. And it does smell pretty good. I take a tentative bite.
It's not bad.
Oh. It's not the best thing I've ever eaten, but it's far from the worst. At the very least, it tastes pretty close to what I expected it would taste like. Juliet blows on hers to cool it down before taking a bite. Herself. As she swallows, her eyes go wide with awe.
It's delicious.
Oh, wait, what? It's actually good?
Cool. I'm glad it turned out okay.
No, Miho, I mean it. It's delicious.
Your face. Yeah. Juliet, have you considered acting? I feel like you'd be a good actor.
What do you... Oh! You can taste it?
Wait, hold up a second. What? Wait. Juliet doesn't have a... Huh? Wait a minute. Juliet's a vampire. She can only taste blood. Juliet's not supposed to have a sense of taste. That's right. I almost forgot about that. Wait, what does that mean then? Wait, what? What's going on here? Juliet nods, taking another bite without bothering to wait this time. She chews slowly, closing her eyes to... Sauce. Wait a minute. Miho. Oh, okay, that might be it. Okay, that's good. See, what I kind of thought for a second was that the sauce that Miho found, the red sauce. I kind of thought she might have accidentally put blood in it somehow. When she opens them, I see a tear sparkling in the corners.
The richness of the tomatoes, the saltiness of the meat. It's the best thing I've had in decades, even over a century.
Huh? Okay, yeah, I'll come to the same conclusion too. Power of love. Let's go.
It's not that good. It's fine though. Next time you should add some salami. That's my favorite.
Okay, you little Gordon Ramsay twerp. Okay. She over-seasoned. Mediocre or not, Lara finishes her bowl in record speed and then gets up to serve herself more.
That's amazing! I wonder why. I didn't do anything that special to it.
Okay, you sassy. She's so sassy. I love her, even if she frustrates me.
I'm not sure either, but I certainly can't complain.
Maybe I need another table. Juliet also gets seconds, and even thirds. There's only enough for me to have one bowl, but that's fine by me. Seeing the joy on Juliet's face is more rewarding than an extra full belly. Where's the cheese sauce? Where's the sauce? Where's the lamb sauce? Where's the lamb... I can't do a British accent. Maybe if I try to imitate her. Where's the lamb sauce? Where's the lamb sauce? I can't do that either. Okay, voice acting is a little bit far of a reach for me. Okay. Using the edge of her fork and a spoon, she manages to scrape up every last drop. Her dish is so spotless it looks like it could go right back into the cabinet. Hey! Well, at least she didn't try licking it.
Guess this means I gotta start cooking more often, huh?
Juliet laughs and nods.
I'd like that very, very much.
Ah, well, that was cute. That was cute. I'm astonished that it turned out good. It was building up to be something terrifying. No, please take lessons first, Miho. She doesn't need lessons. She can make a vampire taste it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Somehow it turned out fine, and those onions never came off the ceiling, did they? After months of practicing, the day... So that was it. I just thought it was super cute. It was cute. It was. Then in the night, they fight to use the toilet. Let's go. Also, Lena time, guys. After months of practicing, the day of the play finally arrives. Our performance starts in the evening, but I have to be there a couple hours early. Juliet and Lyra will both be in the audience, although I know Lyra isn't super excited for it. Aspen will also be there for both me and Lena. Even though I explained again and again that I'll just be standing there when I'm on stage, they're just as excited as they were when I first announced that I'd be participating. I am glad that they'll be there, though. The last hour or so of showtime is a busy one, with lots of cast running around doing last-minute preparations. You cut onions like how Mystic cuts cabbage. Jesus Christ, okay, what a disaster. A disaster, man. I love it. With lots of the cast running around doing last-minute preparations or run-throughs, I just try to stay out of the way and help out if asked. We made the change from practicing in the park to practicing on a real stage pretty easily, and by now the whole production is pretty smooth. I make the mistake of peeking out from the curtain before it even begins, and I see that almost all the chairs in the audience are filled. I even managed to spot my people, although they don't notice me. I head to a corner backstage, doing my best to stay out of everyone's way. Cyrus has been walking around, checking in with each cast and crew member in turn. He still hasn't gotten to me when Lena hurries over.
Miho! Ready to go? Nervous?
Probably. No, not nervous.
So far, so good. What about you? Shouldn't you be in your costume?
I'm gonna go get changed soon. I was just, talking with my parents.
Ah, fun.
Are they here in the audience?
Yep, front row. I think they were more excited for me to be in this play than I was.
I know exactly what you mean. I'm glad I did it, though.
Yeah, me too. They said they're glad I found something I like. Although I know they still wish it was ballet. I guess me being up on stage is still good enough for them.
You're okay with that?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I am. I mean, it was my decision. I probably won't be in any other plays anytime soon, though.
That's too bad. You're really good at it.
Yes.
I know, but I want to keep
Let
trying new
me-
things. Maybe someday I'll go back to ballet or something, but only if I decide that I want to, not someone else.
There we go. Cyrus wraps up the conversation with a nearby cast member and then joins us in our corner.
Hey, you two. All set for your big debut, Miho?
Hell yeah.
I think I've got all my lines down.
Hey! Hey!
Good. How about you, Lena?
Ready, boss!
Cool. Thanks for making this possible, both of you.
Holy shit, that's the most emotion I've heard in his voice in a while. Also, hello, Cyrus. Hello, Cyrus.
Well, it's no big deal. Right, Miho?
Right, Lena.
Right.
For me, that's pretty true, but for Lena...
We should probably go get changed, but first,
Hello, Cyrus. Scratching his neck, Cyrus looks away for a moment.
Hey, Lena. Are you, busy after this?
Hang on, I gotta go to the DJ studio thing. Was it this one? Yes, she's very busy. She's very busy, Cyrus. Thank you. Yep, no, everything's fine. Yep, but no, she is very busy after this. Very busy. Absolutely busy. Yep, no. Sad. Totally busy. She's very, very busy. Yep, no. Way too busy. Yep. Gosh. I hope she has a day off soon. Yeah, no, she's totally busy. Yep, no. Sorry, nope. She doesn't have time. She's busy. Yep, she's very busy after this. Yep, very busy. Very busy. Sorry, Cyrus. Try another time. I bet she'll be busy then too. Sorry, Cyrus. Nope. Yep, nope. Sorry, nope. She's very busy. Always very busy. Busy. My... Okay, Ahriman, we understand. You would be that kind of dad. There we go. Wait, which button was it? Oh, that's the wrong button. Nope, not that one. Oh, there's my angry face! There it is. Hold on, no, we're going back for seconds. Guys. Okay, there we go. Yes, she is very busy. She's very busy, Cyrus. Very busy. Very busy. There we go. Don't be sad. All birds leave the nest sometime. Lena! Okay.
After the play? No? Why?
God end me now!
Do you wanna get dinner or something?
Lena blinks a few times in rapid succession. God end me now.
Yes! Let's do that! Okay, I'm gonna go get ready now!
Face red, Lena runs off. Osiris and I are staring after her.
The dressing room's the other way.
A moment later, Lena zooms past us, going in the opposite direction.
Oops, it's this way.
Ari Dad is scary. Ari Dad is losing it. Nothing like hearing Ahriman suffer in the morning. I love how you thought this was adorable and you're just having a breakdown. I like Lena! I want Lena! I wanted her to be a root. I thought she was going to be a root, like the first time I met her, but then this asshole showed up! Ah! I'm just having a tantrum now! Jesus! Ah! She disappears into another room.
That wasn't weird, was it?
NTR, shut the fuck up! Shut the... Yes, it was weird. Sorry, Cyrus.
Me, I mean.
Yes.
I think weird is like her normal anyway. I think she's pretty glad you asked her.
Yes, she's pretty glad. She's pretty glad you asked her. Yes.
I kind of had a feeling after she gave me that painting a while ago. Part of the reason I wanted her to be in this play was so we could hang out more. But it's been kind of tough.
Don't worry. I think it'll all work out fine.
Miho, why are you being his wingman? Miho, why are you being his wingman? Cyrus nods.
Well, I'm gonna go get dressed too. See you on stage.
See you.
Cyrus leaves, and I spend my last couple minutes alone crying, clawing my heart out. It's taken a while to get here, but it seems like everything's turned out alright aside from my Lena being taken from me. Lena's all over the place and hard to follow sometimes, and Cyrus is like her opposite. They're both nice people though, and I hope that getting there later is just the start of... Oh gosh, I can't read that last line. Oh, I've suddenly lost all ability of reading. I cannot see. I am blind. I am fading out of existence. Sorry guys. Are you gonna make me say this? Are you gonna make me read this? Are you gonna make me read this? Are you actually gonna make me read this? Are you gonna make me read this? I'm looking you dead in my eyes. Do you think I'm gonna read this? I think they'd be good for each other. Maybe if I say it like it's not complete phrases. I think they'd be good for each other. Yeah, if I say it as separate phrases, it's fine. Good enough. Eventually, it's time for me to go get ready as well. In the dressing room, I pull on my stiff tree costume and take my place backstage. From the other side of the curtain, I can hear the low rumble of the crowd talking. As the lights dim, the chatter does too. Looking around, I see Lena all dressed up and ready to go. She gives me a big thumbs up. At the front, Cyrus faces everyone with a small smile.
Showtime.
Showtime, yep. We all get into position and the curtain rises. The music begins and Lena soon takes her place on center stage. Watching her perform is like watching a whole other person. There's a certain grace to her movements and the way she talks. I admire her ability to just go out and perform when she has to, even when I know she must be worked up emotionally. Cyrus is the same way when he's acting. He has to talk louder to project his voice, but he doesn't seem uncomfortable doing it. The way he talks and walks is elegant like Lena. The audience laughs and gasps in all the right places, and I even hear a few sniffles during some of the sad parts. When it's finally time for me to go out, I'm just surprised by how many faces are in the crowd. I can't let myself get distracted though. I need to do my best too. My part's pretty easy, and I pull it off without a hitch. As I leave the stage for the last time, Lena mouths, "Nice job" to me. I smile in return. The whole 2 hours seems to fly by. When the last scene ends, I can hardly believe that it's over. One by one, we all go back out to take a bow. The applause from the audience is like thunder rolling through the theater. Who are you? Wait. I have no idea what play this is. Also, who are you? Who are you? That's not Miho, is it? That's not a tree. Is that a tree? I don't think that's a tree, is it? Is that a tree? It's not a tree. The last ones to return are the three main characters, including Lena and Cyrus. The applause somehow gets louder, with everyone rising out of their seats to clap. Confetti falls from the rafters as they look around, basking in the celebration. Lena's smile is huge, while Cyrus seems a little stunned by the reaction. I think it's just some other actor. Yeah, no, probably. You know what? Actually, yeah, no, different eyes. Yeah, no, Miho has the slit pupils. That's not Miho. I wonder what play this is, though. The three of them link hands to take a bow, and then the rest of us join them one last time for a final bow all together. Throughout it, Lena and Cyrus never let go of each other. When everything is over and everyone goes backstage to clean up and congratulate each other, I say goodbye to pretty much everyone except those two. I look around to try to find them, but can't. Finally, the sound of a door opening catches my ear. I peek around the corner of a hallway to see Lena and Cyrus standing at the door together outside. about to step out together. I say they've earned the right to leave early and skip out on the cleaning. As the door shuts behind them, I smile to myself. I think they're gonna be just fine. Can you hear my tongue clicking? Oh yeah, they are going to... A date! A date! A date! I said it! I said it! Are you happy? A date! They're going on a date! The moon sits high in the sky as Juliet and I make our way through the quiet streets, hand in hand. Ah, and now we're going on a date! Fuck you, Cyrus! With Lyra fast asleep at home, this is the first time we've stayed together with just the two of us since we got back from the edge of the world. Satisfaction. Thanks, sorry. I love you, man. We catch a shuttle to the nature preserve from the same place I boarded it last time. And, just like our shuttle to the edge, it's almost devoid of other passengers. The preserve is open to all hours to give nocturnal fables like Juliet the opportunity to come visit. We love you and your adorable little freakouts. Yes, I'm just a little freak, aren't I? Yeah, I'm an adorable little freak. Yep, that's correct. But I don't expect it to be nearly as busy when I get there. Sure enough, we're practically alone as we enter, having the whole area to ourselves.
It's just as beautiful as I remember.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
We meander through the lush, sprawling forest before ending up back near the calm river. Juliet and I point out nesting birds and skittering lizards as we see them. It's a much different atmosphere than when I was here in the daytime, but not in a bad way. Just quieter and more relaxed.
I'm glad we can go out like this. It's been a while, huh?
Just a little.
Yes, it has. It's been hectic having another mouth to feed and look after.
For sure. I don't really mind it, though.
Nor do I.
We come to a stop near the water, not far from the covered sitting area. I can see my reflection staring back at me, but it looks like I'm alone. Although she's right beside me, Juliet has no reflection of like usual. Juliet has no reflection to speak of like usual. Like her ability to taste food, I wonder if that'll come back someday.
It's been fun having Lyra around, even though it's only been a couple days. I like being able to help her out.
I know she's appreciative of it too, even if she has trouble expressing that sometimes.
Yeah, I don't blame her for that. I know what it's like.
Whether it's cooking her dinner or setting up the TV or just checking on her at night, Lyra's presence has given me a sense of purpose that I didn't really have before. She's shown that she's capable of taking care of herself, but she's still choosing to rely on Juliet and me. I keep thinking of that hopeful blue glow that Inbi described. I almost called her Silver for a second there, but I recovered it. Did I recover it? I recovered it. Inbi. That is a pretty name, actually. Inbi. If Inbi had sent me back when I first came to the library, I probably would have seen the same colors surrounding me. Tonight, Lyra went to bed without needing any reassurances that her time at the library is limited, and that she even complimented the meal that Juliet prepared for dinner. Just like I did, she's settling into a routine.
What are we gonna do about her?
I asked quietly. Juliet doesn't answer at first. I know she heard me. She's probably thinking about it too. The answer seems obvious, of course, but also huge. Life-changing. For more than one life.
I want her to stay.
Oh, Juliet. No, wait, Miho. Oh, Miho, you are bold. Though that would probably be my choice too.
I know what that means. At least, I kind of do. You would know better than me, since you've been through it before. But I don't want to tell her she has to leave someday. Not when I know she doesn't have anywhere else to go. I don't know what usually happens to kids without a family. But if I was her, I wouldn't trust some stranger who told me what I had to do, where I have to live. And one thing I do know is how hard it is to be alone in the world, with no one you can talk to or trust. I don't want anyone to feel that way. Not if I can help it.
I rest my head on Juliet's shoulder, and she puts her arm around me. The sheer amount of responsibility that I'm suggesting we take on is overwhelming. I don't know anything about taking care of a kid. I didn't even know how to properly take care of myself until recently. There's so much that I'm only vaguely aware of. School, clothes, chores. I never had a childhood or grew up in the normal sense of the word. But none of that matters. What's important is that Lyra's here, and her future is in our hands. Everything I've learned since coming to Wellington, all the ways I have grown, they all point towards this being the right decision. Beside me, I feel Juliet slowly nod.
In the end, it's not our choice to make. What's most important is what she wants.
That's true.
It's a cruel fate that dealt her this hand in the first place. Someone so young shouldn't have to make such a huge decision. But we can only play with the cards we're given. If being with us is what Lyra wants, then I would be happy to oblige. The road will be long and difficult. There will be tears and frustrations on both sides, I'm sure. And I'm sure it will take some time before she can fully trust and accept us, as it should. But I know there will also be smiles and joy. Little things and big things that make the difficulties worth enduring.
Yeah.
If that's something that she's prepared for, as much as she can be, and that you're prepared for too, Miho, then I want her to stay as well.
I tilt my head to look around. All around us are reminders of many lives, big and small. From the chirping crickets and croaking frogs to the other park visitors who pass us by. All of them, all of us, exist together here, under the same moon, breathing the same air. I used to take these connections for granted, just like I did my everyday existence. It's not just what I've gained since then, but also what I've lost that makes me pause and silently reflect. Jeongyun, my person, who never ever forgot me. Aspen and Juliet, who opened up their hearts and lives to accept me. Even Inbi, who eventually came to trust me. They all made me who I am. I'm fortunate to have had them in my life. Can I be that for someone else? Can I help someone grow the same way? The one thing that all those people had in common is that they all took a chance on me, and I took a chance on them. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that with all the best things in life come with risk and uncertainty. This decision, as big as it may be, isn't any different. Turning to look into Juliet's eyes, I nod.
Yeah, I'm prepared.
Her gentle warmth engulfs me as her arms pull me into an embrace. Doki doki kyun kyun.
Then we'll speak with her tomorrow.
And tomorrow's about to arrive. Here is tomorrow. Juliet and I end up getting home pretty late from the nature preserve, and so the next morning I choose to sleep in a bit longer than usual. When I finally climb out of bed, I go to check on Lyra. Although her bed is messy and unmade, she's nowhere to be seen. She must have already gotten up and gone downstairs. Yawning, I make my way to the kitchen, expecting to see her and Juliet. But when I see who's waiting there instead, I blink with surprise. Aspen! Hi, Aspen.
Aspen!
Ah, Miho. Good morning.
It's been forever since you've been here.
It's only been a few weeks.
Has
Like I said, forever.
It does feel that way, I admit. Sorry I haven't been able to chat much lately.
No worries.
It's fine. I know you're busy.
At least you're checking in. Although Aspen and I check in every morning, just so she doesn't forget me, we never talk for long. In fact, most of our conversations are pretty much just saying hello and then almost immediately saying goodbye. Wait, that's not a conversation. Wait, what? I haven't even gotten the chance to tell her about everything that's been happening these past few days.
Have you been?
Oh, same as ever. These past couple weeks I've been working hard on some edits to my manuscript that a publisher requested. It's been tough, but I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel.
That's great! So they're gonna publish your book?
Are they?
It's still too early to say, but...
Yeah, I expected that. She cracks a smile.
I'm optimistic at least.
Hey.
What about you?
I expected Juliet to be around by now, but I haven't seen her.
She might be asleep. We were out kind of late last night.
Oh! I take it that means things are going better between you two then.
Well, we have a child now, so I think we can call that better, right?
Yeah, your advice helped a lot. Things have been really good, actually.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear it.
The whole time we're talking, Aspen is also turning this way and that in her chair, like she's searching for something.
What are you looking for?
I don't know what happened to my pen. I swear I just had it with me, but
Oh.
now I can't find it.
Maybe you dropped it on the floor?
Oh.
Maybe. It's not a big deal, though. I have extras.
Her purse is dangling from her chair, and when she pulls it into her lap to dig around, when she does, she frowns. Oh.
What now?
My notebook is missing too. There's no way that fell out on its own.
Oh? Lyra, what are you doing? Aspen stands up, pacing back and forth between her seat and the entrance to the kitchen, peering down the room towards the front door. While she's out of her seat, I watch her hand mirror float up out of her bag and disappear around a corner. I have to bite my lip from laughing as I realize what's going on. Oh. Oh, you little scamp. Oh, jeez. Oh, a ghost. Ah! How weird! A ghost! Looking frustrated, Aspen returns and sits back down.
How odd.
Taking a peek into her purse again, Aspen suddenly looks up and glares at me.
Did you do this?
No.
Do what?
My mirror. I'm certain it was just here. I just saw it and set it aside.
I didn't touch it. I swear.
Then who did?
It's fun as it is to watch Aspen get flustered. I don't want her to get genuinely upset. I look over in the direction where I saw her mirror vanish.
Alright, Lyra. That's enough.
Lyra suddenly pops into view right next to me, instead of where she disappeared. She has a notebook and pen in one hand, and the mirror in her other. Oh, you little scamp.
Why'd you ruin it? I was gonna get her whole bag next.
Across from me, Aspen stares in shock, her mouth moving but unable to actually form any sentences. That's a mood. That's a mood.
Wait. Ooh. Huh?
Huh? Hang on.
Wait. Ooh. Huh?
Huh? I love what she can do with her voice. I love. Huh? Huh? Wait a second. Let me hear that again.
Wait. Ooh. Huh?
She made the villager noise, guys! She made the villager noise! Aspen got Minecraftified! Oh, she's a villager! Oh! Can we get a like and retweet in prayer for Aspen? She became a Minecraft villager!
Aspen, meet Lyra. Lyra, meet Aspen. She's not a wolf. Don't worry. No. I kind of doubt it. I don't know. Is she a wolf? I don't know. I can't tell. Lyra rolls her eyes at me.
Duh, I can tell.
Oh, can you? After blinking a few times, Aspen manages to get herself somewhat under control.
It's nice to meet you, Lyra.
What a first impression, huh? From the way she stares at me, even while talking to the kid, I can tell Aspen wants an explanation.
Do you live here too?
Sometimes.
I don't. Why do you ask?
You act like it.
Huh. I can't help but snort with laughter. Aspen, meanwhile, seems like she can't tell if she should be offended or not. Having had my fun, I decide to help her out.
Lyra's staying at the library for a while. We met her a couple days ago.
I see. Juliet sure does love her strays.
Hey!
Lyra, may I please have my things back?
Fine.
Stomping over to where Aspen's sitting, Lyra returns her belongings.
So you're able to use magic too, I see.
Uh-huh. Can you?
Ah, no, she's a normie.
Unfortunately not. I wish I could.
Oh, yeah. Just to show off, Lyra disappears again, and Aspen instinctively clutches her purse tightly.
How long are you able to stay invisible?
Reappearing, Lyra shrugs.
I have to hold my breath.
Ah, okay, so that's the trigger.
Oh, that explains it.
I always thought she puffed out her cheeks for dramatic effect, but if it's part of her magic, then that makes more sense. Looking smug, Lyra sits down in the last empty seat at the table.
When's breakfast?
Dunno. Juliet's still asleep. I can start making us something, though.
I can wait. Juliet's cooking is better.
You little shit. This time, it's Aspen who tries to stifle a laugh.
She doesn't mince words, does she?
Nope.
At least she's honest, I guess. I'm gonna cook anyway. Even I can't mess up eggs and toast that much.
I conveniently choose to leave out the results from last time I made them. I have more experience now, so it should go better. Once again, Juliet turns up while I'm halfway through cooking.
Good morning, everyone. My, what a crowded kitchen we have today.
Morning! The food will be ready soon.
This time, I'm keeping a close eye on the eggs to make sure they don't overcook, and on the toast to make sure it cooks enough. While I do that, Juliet goes and retrieves another chair from somewhere so that we all have a place to sit. When everything looks right, I dish it up and serve it. Aspen and Lyra eat without any complaints, which I take to mean it's good enough. But it's Juliet's reaction that I'm most curious about. I watch intently as she takes a careful bite, chewing thoughtfully. Then her face lights up.
It tastes wonderful.
Huh, I guess it really is the power of love. Okay.
Awesome!
I'd happily cook every morning if it made her smile like that every time. Oh, scene change. We don't get to see Aspen react. When breakfast is over, Juliet stands up to get everyone's attention.
Aspen, Miho, I was wondering if I might be able to enlist your help for the day.
Oh yeah?
Since the library is closed for the weekend, I thought it might be a good opportunity to give this place a thorough cleaning.
Oh.
It's been ages since it's had a good dusting, and some of the spare rooms could stand to be emptied out.
That sounds like a chore. That sounds like a chore, guys.
Sure, I don't mind. I could certainly use the exercise.
You know, I just realized something. Chat's not there. Oh, I forgot to attach chat. Oh well, too late to worry about that.
Yeah, of course I'll help.
Thank you.
What about me? I can help too.
You're actually volunteering to help? Color me surprised.
Well...
She and I look at each other and give a tiny nod. We didn't plan out how to have the conversation with Lyra, but now seems like as good a time as any. There we go, I read it right. Aspen must notice our silent exchange, because she stands up.
I'll go straighten up the books first, before we start on the rest of the house. Just give me a call if you need me.
We will. Thank you.
Once Aspen leaves, Juliet takes a seat, scooting her chair closer to Lyra and me. From the way the kid starts to fidget, I get the impression that we're making her nervous.
Lyra, there was something that Miho and I wanted to ask you. Something very important.
Yes.
Do you want to live here with us?
Oh, all right. Going out and coming out right there, huh? I decide to just cut to the chase, rather than stretch out the amount of time Lyra has to worry about what we're going to say. She stops fidgeting immediately, looking confused.
What do you mean? I already do.
Oh. Oh, you... I can't even call you a little shit. That's just kind of adorable.
Yes, but in a permanent sense. Not just for a few nights, but...
This would be your home.
This brat.
Oh,
Oh. 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 For a bit, none of us talk. Under the table, I seek out Juliet's hand, and I'm surprised to find that it's shaking. Lyra chews her lips and bites her thumb, staring at the door. I do live here already, what do you mean? She's like a little cat.
Of course, if you don't want to, then we fully understand. Both of us will do everything we can to help you find somewhere that you do want to be.
Yeah. We won't make you go back to the people you ran away from or anything like that.
Even though we've already promised her that, I feel like it bears repeating.
if I do, then what would we be?
I guess that would be a family, wouldn't it? I think that's a family, right?
In what sense?
Like...
She struggles to find the words to phrase her question, but I think I know what she means. It's kind of like when Juliet and I began our relationship and didn't know what to call it.
We'd be family.
There you go, that's the word. Finally, Lyra looks up at both of us. I squeeze Juliet's hand, and she squeezes back, still shaky.
Okay. I like that.
I told you, you did. I can feel the tension drain out of Juliet's hand as she relaxes, laughing with relief. Even as my heart pounds, I can feel myself grinning too. And across from us, for the first time ever, I see Lyra's face light up with a real, genuine smile. One that she doesn't bother to hide or force away. I don't have to be Silver to see the hope that she feels right now. In me, by the way. I felt it myself not so long ago. This time, I get to be the one to say the words that Juliet said to me back then. Miho the mother, Juliet the father. Called it. You did call it. And I guess now that Miho can cook, I guess she is the mother. Sort of.
In that case, welcome home.
Oh, she said it. Leaping to her feet, Lyra hurries over with her arms outstretched. Juliet and I both catch her in a hug, the three of us wrapping our arms around each other. Somehow, out of the three of us, Lyra's the only one without any tears in her eyes.
You'll never have to be alone again.
Together, Lyra and I both nod. The three of us separate, and Juliet laughs as she wipes her face.
Well, shall we go give Aspen a hand?
We shall.
Yeah.
We find Aspen up near the front, idly wiping down one of the display cases with a rag. She turns around to face us, and I see her sizing up all the details at once. Our tears, Lyra's hand in Juliet's, and her newfound smile. I can tell she understands.
Congratulations, all of you.
It is so sweet. Aspen and Juliet and I organize and scrub down the downstairs area from top to bottom. Lyra runs back and forth between us, bringing cleaners and rags and whatever else someone asks for. Once we're finished, we moved upstairs, skipping over my room and Juliet's study. Instead, we all stop at the storage room where I found the fish tank for the elemental, and where Juliet got my TV. She flicks on the light, illuminating boxes stuffed with toys and clothes, and even a couple full of boxes. No, even a couple full of books. There we go. All these used to be Cosette's things. They've just sat here, untouched, for years. I put a hand on her shoulder, while Lyra and Aspen wait uncertainly by the door. Juliet strolls through the room, peering into several boxes. Sometimes she retrieves a toy, like a plastic horse or a stuffed doll, and gazes at it fondly. But then she puts them back. I follow it in, and hesitantly, Lyra follows behind me. Oh. Juliet kneels down to match Lyra's eye level, gently reaching out to clasp her hands.
Lyra, feel free to keep anything here that strikes your fancy. We'll donate the rest to others who may want them.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm certain.
Okay, I have to take another screenshot. Okay, this is so sweet. Okay.
Cosette wouldn't have wanted her treasures to sit in the dark and waste away unappreciated. I was only doing that for myself. No. she would have wanted is for them to bring smiles and happiness to others,
God
like
same.
they brought to her.
God same.
Passing them down is the best way I can honor her memory.
Maybe a third one.
I'll take good care of them. Promise.
Juliet pats her on her head.
I know you will.
It takes all day, but together we manage to go through everything in the rooms. Aspen sweeps and dusts, while the rest of us sort out all the belongings. In the end, Lyra only picks a few toys and clothes for herself. The rest are packed neatly into boxes that Juliet and I haul downstairs to be picked up by a charity group later. We go room by room, cleaning up until we reach the last one, Lyra's room. All of us help her carry her chosen toys in, setting them up on a shelf or in a toy box. Aspen and Juliet swap out bedsheets and curtains and take care of all the dust. We also rearrange the furniture just to give it a new look. There are a few things Juliet takes with her too. Photographs and a journal and other personal belongings. She takes those into her study, giving them a place of honor by her desk, where they'll never be out of sight, but also where they're surrounded by the records and lives of others who came before, people who might have known her. Juliet puts a smiling framed picture of Cosette on the shelf, facing towards the door. In the photo, Cosette is laughing and winking, even as she was walking away from the camera. I have to say, she looks right at home, too.
Whew, I'm beat.
I flop down on the bed, spreading my arms out. It's not my own bed for once, but Juliet's.
You worked very hard today. You deserve to be exhausted.
Not as hard as you. You carried most of those boxes.
We both put in a lot of effort.
She lays down next to me. Without a window, it's darker in Juliet's room than it is mine. I can count on one hand the number of times I've been in here. I let out a yawn. Aspen went home hours ago, and Lyra went to bed not long after. Ooh, same bed? Same bed? Ooh, ooh. It'll be my turn soon.
You should get some rest, dear.
I never get tired of her calling us pet names.
I will. First, I have to get the energy to go back to my room.
Do you?
What do you mean?
There's certainly room for two here.
Oh, let's go, guys! Let's go! Rolling onto my side to face her, I laugh. Stay. Stay! Yes, stay! Stay, stay!
Yeah, I guess so. You must be worn out too. You stayed up all day, didn't you?
Yes. I wanted to spend it with the three of you.
I'm glad.
I yawn again, and this time it's Juliet who laughs.
Sleep, my love. I'll see you in the morning.
She doesn't have to tell me twice. Not bothering to fight my heavy eyes from closing, I just nod.
Good night.
Good night. The sky collapses into the ocean, splashing me with 1,000 shades of blue. Clouds drift through the water, and fish swim through the sky. I'm alone, but I'm not alone. Although there's no one at my side, I can feel the warm presence of my loved ones in my heart. That British accent makes it sound so natural. It does, doesn't it? Is it British, though? I thought it was Kiwi. Although that might just be Aspen who has the Kiwi accent. All the romantic additions, yes. My dear, my dear, my dear. I'm alone, but I'm not alone. Although there's no one at my side, I can feel the warm presence of my loved ones in my heart. With each step I take, skywater ripples in every direction. The expanse goes on forever, above, below, and around me. I look down at my hands and feet, and my reflection beneath me. The yellow eyes framed by dark fur look back, the fox's paws moving in time with my footsteps. She's me, and I'm her. I know this, so why are we separated like this? Together, we move forward, though it's impossible to see what's beyond the horizon. Just more and more blue. Then, far ahead, something floating along in the current catches my eye, and I run to it. a piece of paper, rolled up tightly. Something stirs in my soul, as one of the people I hold dear there smiles in recognition. Gently, I unfurl the scroll, but as soon as I do, the words written there melt away, pouring off of the page and into the water at my feet. I look down to see the ink pooling beneath me, and beneath my feet and the fox's paws. I take a deep breath and then kneel down. My hand hovers just inches from the surface. A single paw waits on the other side as the fox's eyes look into mine. Mustering all my courage, I plunge my hand down into the swirling ink and rippling water, reaching for my other self. Oh, so the creeks appear here too. With a gasp, I bolt upright in bed, breathing heavily. My palms and neck are slick with sweat, and my heart races just like I ran a marathon. Daylight blinds me, and I hold one arm to shield myself from it, but it doesn't help. As I become aware of other sensations, like the unfamiliar bed I'm in and the warmth of someone beside me, I remember where I am. Juliet's room, not my own. Usually my dreams fall away as soon as I wake up, but the one I just had remains vivid in my mind. That endless blue lingers in my thoughts, a crystal clear memory.
Miho?
I can hear Juliet sit up on the other side of the bed, still partially hidden in shadow. As I blink to get my bearings, I realize that it's not daylight that's blinding me. It's my bead. As bright as the full moon, it rests against my chest. In its glow, I can see a third person illuminated between Juliet and me. Lyra is fast asleep, somehow unbothered. She's flat on her back, hands clutching a blanket. I cup my hands and lift them to cover my bead, although light still pours out between my fingers. The moment my palms brush against it, a shiver runs down my spine. The ocean from my dreams fills my thoughts, even as I'm aware of what's around me. As the feeling dissipates, I am left with a sensation of total calmness. My eyes aren't bothered by the light. I don't feel hot under the blankets, and with Lyra pressed against me, the dampness of my hair is gone. I look over and see Juliet in the darkness. Although sleepiness still tugs at her eyes, I can tell she's wide awake now. With one hand, I remove my necklace. One by one, I slide off the other beads until I get to the one that matters. I let it fall into my hand. The only sensation I'm aware of is it resting there, tiny cracks cover all over. I close my fingers around it, hiding some more of the glow. Sensing Juliet rather than seeing her, I whisper into the dark.
It's time.
It's time. Deification time, huh? Well, time to see what happens. I stand up and I feel the bed shake as Juliet stands up as well. We go out into the hallway together, carefully shutting the door behind us. From the hallway window, I can see that it's still early morning, just around sunrise. I uncurl my fingers again, letting the brilliant light illuminate the hall. Juliet and I both look at it, and then she meets my eyes. Strangely, I don't feel any nervousness. Hold on, water, I need water. Ah, he knocked down the letter. Didn't look like he chewed on it though. That's good. Just here to say hi, Juliet. Oh, hi there. Ah, you. Hello. Hello, you. How's it going? I think we have only a couple minutes left of this, actually. I don't know. It's setting up to sound like the end, actually. Good luck with the name, bye. Oh, I know. Strangely, I don't feel any nervousness.
Let's go down to the beach.
Oh, we're going to the beach? Man knows what he's doing. Yep, I do. Have a good one. Yeah, you're like right at the end. Oh, for once I'm right. Nice. The ocean here isn't quite the same as the one in my mind. It's rougher and dotted with boats. The shouts of fishermen handling the morning's catch drift over from the boardwalk. The noisy drone of a landing airship buzzes over them. Oh, hey, hi Elise! How's it going? According to the Mega, we're like right at the end. I think we only have like, what? Would we say about 10 minutes? I think I have been getting bonked by Dracula. A little left, I think. Yeah, just a little bit left. Juliet and I stand out of reach of the tide, not far from where I first confessed my feelings to her. Her parasol blocks the early morning sun as we face each other, and Xian is looking up Medjed's skirts. Oh? I see. I see. Okay. Out here, the light from my bead isn't so pronounced. It hasn't gotten any dimmer, though. Juliet, my beloved. Yes, oh, she's so pretty. She's also a father now. A noisy awareness hums in the back of my mind, like a radio not quite tuned to a station. It's impatient. I'm impatient. We have a child now. We have a little child. I lock eyes with Juliet. Neither of us say anything. Neither of us need to. She just nods, encouraging me. I turn towards the sea. Slowly, I bring the bead to my lips. As it gets closer, the humming in my head gets louder, and the ocean in my mind that feels like it might break free into reality. Okay, I'm gonna go again. Enjoyed the ending. Okay, have a good one. Then, the moment the bead touches my tongue, it melts away like candy, and the humming sound stops. The ocean recedes. Closing my eyes, I feel the magic spread throughout my body. It's like a wind inside me that I inhale, filling my lungs. Not just my lungs, but my heart, my mind, and everything else. That breeze ripples across my skin from the inside, flexing my fingers and curling my toes. It moves to fill every part of me, this magic that I was born to inherit. It drifted across my memories, making the colors more vivid and filling in details I'd forgotten. The springtime green of the trees in the forest, the agony of my injured leg, bitter cold of being caught in a storm, the softness of my first night in my own bed. I do feel my body change as one tail splits into 9, unfurling behind me like Juliet's parasol. I understand Unbi's words now, when she teased me for not figuring it out. Swallowing my bead hadn't made me into a different person. What it wanted was only what I wanted. It was only ever what I wanted. The pain of loss and the comfort of love. Happiness. I've experienced these, and so many other things for myself already. My bead hasn't ever known anything like that I didn't know. It's only been an extension of me. And what I know is that I haven't reached the end of my journey. Just another step on it. I still have to strive for those things that I want. To be happy. To be in love. They aren't destinations either. They're pathways themselves that I have to strive to follow. To stay on. Chunho. Wait, hey, what? Hey, what? Hey, Did it just crash? Did it crash right at the end? I mean, I'd understand if it was intentional, but I don't think that was was that intentional? I don't think that was intentional. Chunho. Well, we're powering up. We're powering up again. We got to her saying Chunho, and the game crashed. So I don't know if that was intentional or not. We're about to find out. We are about to find out. Maybe it was intentional. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? We're about to find out. Come on. Come on. I want to get to the ending. Didn't crash for me, so I'm gonna say no. Well, I accidentally skipped a bit, so it's fine.
Please be happy.
Well, isn't that just a nice little coincidence? Miho saying please be happy just as we're ending. I think that's the first time I actually heard her say please be happy, actually.
Oh yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, so we're gonna have to skip, aren't we? Well, right. Let's skip forward. Let's see. What's the Okay, I think. Okay, maybe it's. Yep. Okay, and we're loading into the next one. Oh my. Oh my, we made a lot of progress today. I miss Inbi. That knocking. I have to relive that. Should I turn the game audio down? Yeah, that scene. Here, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. There we go. That should be good. Right, come on. Play. Shush. Shush, shush, shush. I love how the certain sound effect... Oh, here we go. Right. I love how the certain sound effects are just playing it in full and not skipping it. Right? It's a little bit funny that the meat sounds were playing just as we got to the play part. That's hilarious, right? I understand Inbi's words now, when she teased me for not figuring it out. Swallowing my bead hasn't made me into a different person. What it wanted was only ever what I wanted. What's that? Oh, that's not the thing. The pain of loss and the comfort of love. Happiness. I've experienced these and so many other things for myself already. My bead hasn't known anything that I didn't know. It's only been an extension of me. And what I know is that I haven't reached the end of my journey. Just another step on it. I still have to strive for those things that I want. To be happy. To be in love. Man, all the art we can make of you being jealous, Cyrus. I mean, it is more art of me. It is more art of me, I'll admit. Not in that context, please. Not in that context. Ow. They aren't destinations either. They're pathways themselves that I have to strive to follow. To stay on. Ari Dad just eating into a pillow. That's... Kyonho. Sky Fox. Oh yeah, no, it wasn't intentional. Before me, the sky and sea appeared to stretch out forever, meeting at the edge of existence. Though separate, they match each other in their vastness. Both are as hopeful a blue as I've ever seen.
Miho.
Yes? Juliet says my name like a statement, not a question, confirming that I'm still here in front of her. Oh hey, I can see the extra tails. I'm still me.
Juliet.
Still, it seems fitting that my first word as the new me should be her name.
How do you feel?
Well, I've got 9 extra limbs, well, 8 extra limbs, so I feel strange. I take a moment to assess that. Being a fox feels different from being in my other form, but this feels like a mixture of both. The scent of the ocean, fish and salt and more, is stronger in my nose. Among the chaotic noise of the fishermen and other city bustle, I'm able to pick out individual voices and focus on individual sounds. Each grain of sand on the beach stands out, so numerous that if I look at them too long, my eyes start to hurt. In the same way, I can notice each thread of Juliet's shirt, each splinter on the nearby boardwalk, each bubble in the rising tide.
Different, but the same. I can notice more of everything around me, but I don't feel that different on the inside.
I guess deification isn't exactly drastic?
I'm still just Miho.
Good. I would hope for nothing else.
I can imagine Miho just being on the boardwalk, she's going, "Hua!" And then just the tails just pop out. I take a few steps, getting used to the feeling of having more tails. Although they're heavier, moving them comes as naturally as moving just one did. Sunho. Huh? Interesting. They fan out behind me, the only evidence of the change that I just underwent. That, and the missing necklace around my throat.
Do I seem any different to you?
Not at a glance. Is it what you'd expected?
I don't know if I was expecting anything in particular. I said that to Inbi, and she just laughed at me. But I get it now.
Speaking of which, did Yunbi have a tail? Did Inbi have a tail? I wonder. Huh? Hang on a minute. I'm looking at her portrait. I don't see a tail. Where's her tail? Where's Yunbi's tail? Debs! Where's Yunbi's tail?
My bead didn't change me. I've changed myself. I think maybe that's why Inbi isn't quite ready yet. But I'm sure she will be soon. I think she's on the right track now.
Juliet gazes at me with admiration in her eyes. There was a time where that would be kind of embarrassing because I didn't know what she was seeing in me. Now, having peace with who I am, I feel like I can stand a little taller.
Do you remember what you said once, back when we first met? I believe it was one of the first times we had breakfast together.
Homie, I don't even know what I had for breakfast today. I don't remember. Miho might.
You said that you wanted to learn how to be a person.
Oh, that.
I'd say I accomplished that.
I mean, sure.
As would I. But you helped me do the same. Unbi as well. And I'm sure there's much that Lyra will learn from you in time.
Yes.
Unbi was right in that regard. The capacity to change. Not just yourself, but the others in your life has always been within you.
Yeah. I guess my bead was just trying to show me that all along. Now that it's gone, I wonder if it means people will be able to remember me normally. If not...
Then there'll be another trial, another goal to work towards, another challenge to overcome. Somehow, the thought of that isn't so scary anymore. Because I know I can rely on myself, and on my loved ones, and that things will turn out okay. I smile.
If not, then I'll keep trying to find a way. I'm pretty good at that after all.
Yeah, you got good after some practice.
Somehow you always do.
The sun is getting higher, and Juliet repositions her parasol to block it. It feels luxuriously warm on my tails, but I know Juliet can't be comfortable.
You should go back to the library without me. I'll be home soon, but I want to walk around a bit first.
All right. It's probably best if Lyra doesn't wake up to an empty house.
Oh, that's a good point, actually, yeah.
I'll see you again soon then.
Only one thing left to do. Touch Fluffy Tail. I want to touch her tails. I want to touch her tails. I want to touch her tails, but I feel like I'm going to get kicked. But I want to touch her tails. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And there we go. I've stretched. Before she goes, we embrace each other for a kiss. Her lips feel even softer than usual, and her hand, as it holds mine for a moment, is gentler. We step apart, sharing a smile, and I wave goodbye as Juliet starts making her way back home. I head to the skyboard myself. It's busy when I get there. The airship that I heard land not too long ago has let its passengers off, and they flow through the security lines and into the freedom of the city. I stop outside the doors where I said goodbye to Inbi, although I don't plan to go inside. Instead, I turn around and start walking towards town, following a zigzag path that takes me along roads and alleyways. It's been months since I arrived, but I can remember every twist and turn that I took as I ran from the security guard. Some of those streets I've walked down several times since, and some of them I only passed through that time. The welcoming colors of Cuba Street guide me towards the heart of Wellington. Along the way, I passed by the Bell House, pausing outside it. It's still early enough that the inside is still dark, except for a couple of lights in the kitchen. Even Aspen isn't there this early. In the glass reflection, I can see my own reflection. No, in the glass window, I can see my own reflection. I half expect to find a fox staring back at me, but not this time. Like I said to Juliet, I'm still just Miho. From the Bell House's door, I make a sharp turn and go back the way I came from. On my way to Mount Victoria, I pass by the road to the library. But don't go down it, of course. I'm not quite ready to go home yet. I'm sure Juliet is waiting for me. There, and Lyra too, if she's awake. I wonder what she'll have to say about my new tales. I keep on walking, and soon the rising green slope of Mount Victoria comes into view. Climbing up the mountain is pretty much automatic, since I can remember every curve and incline in the trail before it happens. Although I pass a few people who are also on their way up, and some people heading down from the top, I'm all alone when I reach the summit. Just for a moment, I know. But a moment is enough. From up here, the skyport doesn't look very big, and the path I just took doesn't seem very far. Yet in a sense, it took me months to walk it. I'm sure I'll come up here many more times in the future. There are so many places I want to go and things I want to see, but I know that I'll never get tired of this view. The people and places I care about are all within my reach. For me, everything comes back to this spot. When I stood up here for the first time, I couldn't have known the journey that was about to begin for me. That's why I can't help but feel excited as I gaze out at the city I've come to love. So many things are changing, but for once, that isn't scary. The future is uncertain, but that just means it's full of opportunities and potential. I'm done with letting life just happen to me. From now on, I intend to make it what I want. A sudden gust sweeps across the mountain, down through the forest and out towards the sea. It ripples through my hair the same way it ripples through the trees. As the leaves rustle together in the breeze, it sounds like warm laughter. Little fox, where is your home? The wind whispers. Closing my eyes, I relax and surrender myself to it all.
Right here.
Right here. And that was Please Be Happy.
As I open to another page,
That was a journey.
I wonder if I'll always stay the same or be someone someday. As you open up another door, I'm
Man, this almost has a feel real.
searching for more, but I'm
I'd love to sing along, but this is actually the first time I'm listening to it. That might be a good idea, Otto. I do like that idea.
So I put a bookmark in this chapter of my life. A Taylor Press flower to remember you by. Getting older will mean that you're not on my mind. Together we'll be young till we die. With just a word or two, the year runs so soon. Will you remember me if I remember you?
It's been 3 months.
Tomorrow's just another
I think it's almost 3 months to the day that I started Please Be Happy. That I started this journey. I think I feel content. Sekai Project, huh? I remember seeing them at a convention at some point.
Taylor Price flower to remember you by. And getting older will mean that you're not on my mind. Together we'll be young till we die. Maybe I'll forget a bit of you. Maybe you'll forget me too. But I'll treasure every second, and I know
It
that
happened.
you will too.
It happened. The three of us just vibing along while honoring on comments? Yeah, that sounds about right. I love this game. Please, be happy. Thank you for playing. Okay. And that was Please Be Happy. Are we gonna go back to the beginning, or are we gonna get something? Oh shit, I have to read it. Oh shit, okay, wait. For what must be the 100th time, Aspen has shown Juliet around the library, making a list of every single chore that needs to be taken care of while we are away. Our trip will only last a few weeks, but Aspen seems to be preparing for us to be gone for a year. Juliet humors her, of course, walking her through everything just as patiently as the first time she explained. See, I knew there was going to be more. To keep herself busy, Lyra double checks her bags, making sure she has all the books and games she'll need for the trip. I told her that there's plenty to do in Korea, and she doesn't need to bring everything she owns, but she doesn't want to spend a single minute bored while we travel. From the way she's pacing around, I can tell she might be the most eager of us all to get going. Compared to Lyra, Juliet and I have both packed light. We had the essentials, like clothes and all that, and a couple books apiece, but that's it. I want to make sure I have plenty of free space to bring back souvenirs. That's a good point. While we wait for Juliet, I'm surprised to realize that I'm a little antsy. This will be the first time I've left New Zealand since I've arrived here. Traveling used to be second nature to me, but now it's something I have to remember how to do. At least I'm not the only one. It's been even longer since Juliet left, and Lyra's first time out of the country. It's been nearly 5 years since people started forgetting about me, but somehow it's taking us this long to go on vacation. Oh, so she... Okay, so that's right. She stopped being forgotten. I see. Once Aspen is finally confident she's not going to accidentally burn the library down while she's taking care of it, Juliet comes and finds me in the foyer.
I think that's everything. The library will be in good hands.
Yay!
There's no one I trust more to look after it than Aspen.
Agreed. I take it you're ready to go.
Yep. I think Lyra
So this
might
is the other
explode if
ending.
we don't head out
I got the
soon.
under one. Oh? Oh, so there's more than one ending for the Juliet route. I see. Interesting.
That would be a shame, since this trip is for her birthday after all.
Ayo? Ah, so this places it... just after her birthday, huh? Interesting. You know what? Lyra's birthday is on November 18th. So this might actually correspond with the release of the... Wait a minute. 5 years... okay. Okay, I get it. I'll have to check the calendar if that's accurate, but I guess the main story of Please Be Happy, completion history, going back to check every choice to see the different dialogues and endings. See, you might jest, but I do have these at the bottom. That's the choices, right? I have every choice saved. I think. I hope. Please. It's on my list to go back and get the other endings. Yeah, mine too. I'm probably gonna take maybe a couple weeks to let this one sink in, but I will definitely play this again, if not on stream. Yeah, there's only like 3 choices that contribute to the ending. I see. Well, I have to find those choices, won't I? Those deviations in the path.
I'm gonna be 5 years older by the time we finally leave.
Hey! It's been 5 years, but you're still a little shit, Lyra. So that... Okay, so if this is 5 years in the future from the main story, then the main story must have taken place at... somewhere around 2016. Interesting. It's all in the art book I have, which decisions to go, which endings. Yeah, I did get the digital art book, so it does have the endings, but I haven't looked at them yet. Still, she comes in when Juliet beckons for a hug before we depart. We both set our bags on the floor, and Juliet leans down to embrace us. Oh, that's actually a really good look for Miho. Oh, well, that's cute.
We don't want that now, do we? Are you all set as well, Lyra?
Yep, yep.
Yep, yep.
Then, let's be off.
Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Juliet. Juliet has she has the vampire collar going on. She has the vampire collar. Grabbing your stuff, Lyra practically zooms out the door, like she's going to get on the airship without us. Juliet and I go out at a more leisurely pace, taking one last look around to make sure we haven't forgotten anything. We haven't. She kisses me, fingers interlacing with mine, as I prepare for my two words to finally merge. The forest and country that I came from, and the people I care about most. It feels like coming full circle. My heart pounds with anticipation as we finally head out the door. I'm excited for them to experience the places that made me who I am.
I can't wait for you to see what Korea is like.
I can't wait for you to show me.
Eyes like clover. What? Wait, what was that? What was that? No, darn it. Let's see,
Oh, let me join you.
I'm 71% of the way there. Comfy ending, that's right. And with that, I think that ending was longer than mine. Huh. I do wonder what sort of ending you got. But yes, this was Please Be Happy. I was looking forward to this game even before I debuted, and when I got a chance to actually play it after I debuted, I was so excited. And now, I'll admit, I'm happier with that ending than the one I got. The one I played the most, Heartthrobs, I don't know. I have not played it. The one with the most Heartthrobs, I don't know, I have not played. You should play it. This is my official shill for this game. You should play it. You should really play it. It's a really, really good game. And actually, it's a really good story, too. And, yeah. I've been playing this for 3 months. Well, I've been playing it for 3, waiting for 4. And it's everything I could have hoped for. I'm really happy I played this game. Maybe I might learn something from it too, who knows. What else is there to say about it? No, I'm not ready to let it go. I'm not ready to let it go. You know what? I'm not ready to let it go. Next week is going to be new stuff, and the week after is going to be the 4th Fest. But, you know what? After the 4th Fest, I think I'll pick this one back up on stream. I'll stream it again. Because I do love the mainstay of my channel. Even if I started for weird reasons. I do love this game. I do love it. I really do love it. But for now, this is going to be the end. I'm going to go loop someone someday. And yeah. Thank you all so much for coming on this journey with me. Not for me. It'd be weird if you played a game for me. Maybe just a little, honestly. But yeah, this was Please Be Happy. I had a really good time, and this will be the end of today. So thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you Ada, thank you Mega, thank you Elise, and thank you Elise briefly. Yeah, I had a good time. And thank you all so much for coming. This has been your Demon King of Heretics, Ahriman le Méchant. Glad I was at least here for the end. Thank you for coming along, even if it was for the end. No, this isn't the end of me streaming it. Please Be Happy. I'll do Aspen's route next. Maybe read through it again. Who knows? Now, with that, I bid you adieu so I can go loop the song that I've waited 3 months to listen to. Y'all have a good day, okay? A good day, a good evening, or good night wherever you are. Bye-bye now. Very well.